Hey, YouTube, this is unexpected. My coworker yesterday sent me a link to sign up for a contest to win an engagement ring. And I signed up kind of as a goof, not really expecting it to go anywhere. I have been thinking about doing this for a while, just trying to save up, and well, it turns out that I won the contest and have to propose in front of a crowd on New Year's Eve. It ought to be kind of a big deal. I'll given a lot of money for a ring. I can't believe that we won. I didn't even write that much, but the station is in Cincinnati. It's 94.9. I thank them endlessly for helping me do this. I've been trying to save. I'm in a closed office at work right now, kind of freaking out a little bit, but do everything else on YouTube. Why not do this too? So I'm gonna try my best to get some film of all the stuff going down. We're telling her that we're in a contest to win a hotel room, so that's what she's gonna think this is about. And hopefully it works. I probably would have worked better to get her hired as a singer, but this will work too. She won't know what's going on. I'll play it cool the best I can and try to get some film going to get the ring. I have to get the money tomorrow and get the ring by Monday, so it's going to be a quick turnaround. What do you know? Life makes interesting turns sometimes, and next time you'll be seeing me, we'll be getting a ring, I guess. Well, I'm at the radio station to pick up the gift card for the ring. It's kind of crazy, you know. I love Lauren, and I'm way into this, and I've been planning to do this for a while now, but it's sort of like I got proposed to in a weird way. You're planning on doing it a certain way, saving money and buying the ring yourself, and then you win a contest to get a ring, and it's all quick, and it's not on your time frame, so it's kind of like jolting. It's amazing and perfect and great, but it takes a minute to get used to because it's not normal. It's an unusual way to go about this, to say the least. So I'm gonna go in there and get this and get the ball rolling on picking out a ring. And for some reason, I'm sharing this with the internet. Who knows why? I just need to talk to somebody because I can't talk to anyone else. It's a big secret. So there we go. Going to get this money. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to really make sense to anyone. I'm talking loud because I got the heater on. It's cold, and I need to have the heat out here in the barn. But given the way that this sort of came about, a little out of my control, I wanted to do something to make it special for me too, or just to feel like I have some control or some role in this whole proposal thing. So what I'm gonna do is make a ring box, or at least try to make a ring box. It's something I had thought about doing anyway, and Lauren's favorite color is purple, so I got this nice piece of Purple Heart wood at Woodcraft, and okay, here is the finished product of the ring box. You see, had all the finish on there, got a nice shiny finish, and then I used a paste wax to just sort of add another layer of protection, and hopefully the UV protecting qualities of this finish keeps it purple for a while. Probably help if we keep it out of the sun for the most part too. So there's the outside. Pretty happy with that. Inside, the magnets and the fabric all worked out pretty well. Yeah, not much to say. Looks I'm pretty happy for my first time doing anything of this nature. Okay, hey Lauren.
Hello.
All right, first off, let's see the ring.
Here it is.
How'd I do?
Excellent.
Let me
I
see if I
love
can
it.
zoom in on this thing.
It's so pretty. It's just like what we were thinking of getting on our own.
Yes, it was. It did pretty close to that.
Yeah.
So you now know the story of kind of how this went down. Let's see. Right after I won, I told you about this supposed contest to win a hotel room for New Year's, right?
Yep. And because I'm an idiot, I bought it. So none of my friends did. We...
You kind of did. You kind of tried to get out of it in the beginning, right?
well, it's just that we had dinner plans with friends, and it's not like you to say, "Oh, we have some other thing that we need to go do." So I was sort of like, what is this? But I don't know, for some reason I didn't really challenge it. I just went, okay.
Fast forward, because we didn't really talk about it too terribly much. I was kind of keeping it secret.
Yeah, and we had talked about what we would want to do for getting engaged, and you had very much hinted about doing something really public, and oh, how do you feel about doing something really public and embarrassing? I'm like, it's fine, just no baseball, because I think baseball engagements are not. I just want to go see the baseball game. I don't want to see people get engaged. Go get engaged somewhere else.
That's how I presented it as the most distraction I could, and it was like the most plausible public idea I could come up with because we go to baseball a lot.
So I can see you feeling pretty about that. Sorry, but this was different. This was a different scenario though, because you had actually won something, and it's Fountain Square. It's not like people are,
What's Fountain Square?
just in downtown Cincinnati, where the what's that?
There's a big fountain.
Yeah, what's the fountain called? It's also where the
It has a name. For the life of me, I can't think of it right now.
so near the baseball stadium, couple blocks down.
It's right in the middle of town. There's a big water fountain, and it's just kind of a public
All the fancy
square.
restaurants. It's where they have a bunch of. They have some farmers market stuff too.
So, what was I gonna say?
Ice
Oh,
skating, that kind of
it
thing.
was ice skating that night.
Mm-hmm.
So then we get to dinner, I guess, or we start getting closer to New Year's, right?
Yep. And
Oh wait, that's what I was trying to think of. I had to. There was a day that I was supposed to have off. It was like probably Christmas Eve or something, or I don't know.
yeah,
No, it was the day before Christmas Eve,
and you
I
had to
think.
go do some work or get something from the office or.
Yeah, I had to lie and pretend that I needed to go into work, that I was too busy.
And again, just going along with it, not questioning anything. I don't know if I'm dumb or gullible or.
Well, in this instance, I'm glad that you were. So I went and I got the ring all sorted out, and then we get to New Year's, and we went to dinner.
Yep, we all went to dinner, and our friends were asking, "Oh, well, you said you have to leave early. What is it for?" And I just said, "Oh, well, Josh says that he's won some hotel night down in Fountain Square," and immediately he said afterwards, my friend said, "Oh, I was suspicious. No, he's gonna propose." So then I go off to the bathroom or something, and they're all talking amongst themselves about how that's a load of BS and how he's probably going to propose, and so they're all chatting amongst themselves. And then after dinner, you went and told one of my friends that
In the
that was
middle of dinner, she went to the bathroom, and I told her because I was afraid they were going to bail and not come watch and help me out. So that's when I spilled the beans to them. But they kept it cool.
yep, they kept it together. So good job keeping a secret.
And then dinner ended, and I almost massively failed with the Uber to get us there. It was
Yeah.
really cold that
Well, you
night.
didn't fail. The Uber app failed because it gave a completely different address, right? Or it like didn't.
It said we were in Kentucky, even though we weren't.
Uber app was stupid, so that was really no one's fault.
So we get to Fountain Square, and this whole time the radio details were really sketchy. They were like, we get there and they say, "Oh, you won the room," and then it starts changing to,
oh, you have to answer a trivia question, and then as soon as it became a trivia question, I just was like, all right, this is definitely what this is.
yeah, I didn't totally tell. I kept my word. I did not spill the beans to you until it came up.
Yeah. Well, and we had talked about, I mean, it was just all of the plans we've talked about. You've largely hinted at something like this, but...
Well, I didn't want to end up on the internet with you, even though I was pretty sure you were going to say yes. I didn't want you to, like, be freaked out by the moment and run off.
That's awful. I would never do that to you. He thinks that I'm going to just run off and
well, you had hinted that public was not the best idea, and I was worried about that.
But I was okay with it. I mean, especially since it was something like being down in Fountain Square and you had won the ring, and that in itself was cool.
Yeah, anyway, my point was that I was nervous, not that you would say no, but that you would, like, freak out in the moment and bail on me, and I'd be on the internet as one of those guys that was on the Jumbotron. And
I can't believe that you would think that I would ever do that. I'm not that.
Well, I never proposed to you before in a public setting. I didn't know how it was going to go.
I know, it's always a stressful thing. But it's different than a Reds game. Because in a Reds game, it's like, I just want to watch baseball.
So then, I think here I will now edit in what happened on Fountain Square. So you can see that.
Cue footage.
Me too. Thank you for coming out to the Huntington Bank New Year's Eve Blast on Fountain Square. I'm Jay Cruz from Mix 94.9. DJ Twitty's mixing things up for you tonight as well. I know. We got the Morning Misfits, Ray and Karen, they are live as well. So we got contests throughout the night. Right now, a chance to win a beautiful night's stay at the Westin. So excited about that. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right. We got Josh and Lauren, right? Where are you guys from?
Cincinnati.
So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. You get 3 of them right, you get the hotel room. Cool?
All right.
All right, cool. Josh, we're going to start with you.
Actually, I have one. It's pretty easy. Hopefully you get it right.
Hang on.
Lauren, will you marry me?
Yeah.
She said yes! We gotta get out of this shaking here. It's okay. Big old smooch. We need some smooching. Yes! No, another one. A longer one. Movie style. Yes! Give it up for them, Cincinnati. Josh and Lauren, happily engaged. Now, here's the cool thing. Here's what you didn't know, Lauren. Josh, tell us a little bit about how this came to be.
I actually got a text from my coworker a couple of days before, and there was a contest 94.9 was having to get the opportunity to do this and get a ring from Richter and Phillips.
Let's see that ring. Hold that ring up to the camera. Look at this beautiful ring. Ladies, what do you think of that ring right there from our friends at Richter and Phillips? How beautiful. Look at that. Does he have good taste?
Yeah.
Is that the kind you would have picked out if it was you?
Absolutely.
Did you have any idea?
No.
You were like, we're going to stay at a nice hotel room tonight, right?
Until one trivia question came up.
We should have gone on for a little bit longer. I couldn't take it. The suspense was killing me. Josh, Lauren, Cincinnati, make some noise for our newly engaged couple. Thanks to our friends at Richter and Phillips.
Okay, so there it was. That's what happened. What were you thinking when we were going up there? What went through your mind? Just describe.
Oh, I was really excited. I wasn't really nervous. There was like a split second when I figured it out, when I was like, all right, so this is what he's been... Because I should have put it together. I should have been more suspicious. I should have looked things up, because that's what my friends were doing. My friends were looking it up, and they were like, we didn't find anything about winning a hotel on Fountain Square. I didn't do that kind of investigating. I just, all right, whatever. This sounds fun. Why the hell not? But I was really excited, and for a split second, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be proposed to in front of 1,000 people." So that, just the sheer number of people was like, just a little, maybe just like the slightest bit excited, but not really nervous, because there's really nothing to be nervous about. Like, I knew I was gonna say yes anyways, so it really wasn't some big stressful thing. It was fun. It was fun, and the radio people were really nice, and the people out in Fountain Square doing their skating, and they seemed to be having a fun time, and they all seemed pretty happy, and that they're...
They were all shocked, I think. The crowd was definitely caught off guard by it, even though I think they probably do this every year.
I mostly felt really stupid for just going along blindly with things and not doing any sort of investigating on my own, but
I'm glad you didn't.
I think maybe if I might have just thought that this was happening, and I wanted to just keep it a surprise for myself. I don't know.
The ring people told me that the person last year told his girlfriend and then fiance that it was going to happen. And I didn't want to be lame like that. I wanted it to be as genuine as I could make it. I didn't want to get embarrassed, so I did fish around, but I did not totally spill the beans.
I wouldn't leave you hanging.
I had told you before that even if you plan on saying no later, please say yes in the public setting.
Yeah, why would I embarrass you? Even if I didn't want to, I would never do that to you.
Well, anything else?
Nope. Just happy story.
Definitely different.
Can't believe you made that. I mean, when he actually pulled out the box, I was like, oh, he made that, and it looks really good. I mean, he showed you the whole process and everything. But look at how pretty it is. It's so pretty. And I was really impressed with how the magnets work and how all of this was just so...
Flipping magnets, how do they work?
Flipping magnets. And the purple color, yeah, I think this is the coolest thing ever, so...
Thank you. Alright, let's see the ring one more time.
Here it is.
There it is. Thank you, 94.9 radio in Cincinnati, and Richter and Phillips in Cincinnati. Can't complain about a very nice sum toward a ring.
Yeah, no, I thought that was really cool. That was really nice.
So that's the story of how that came to be. I'm not sure what the final product of this video will be like. Might end up in parts because there's a lot of footage here. But thanks for watching and sharing in our little story here. Appreciate it. And happily engaged.
Yay!
So let's try stuff from now on. We'll be the same people, I think.
I think. Such a vote of confidence.
Well, I am a pain in the butt, so I could see me blowing it at some point.
Shut up.
All right, everybody. We'll see you here with more ice cream and coffee and booze and boring you to tears.
Have fun.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.